Hello there, I'm Jamie, and I'm playing some Burnout Paradise. So, if any of you don't know what it is, basically Burnout Paradise is a kind of the old style of racing games. It's called arcading, and basically it's just like really silly. Basically, very quickly, so basically it's an open. You have like a whole city to drive around and stuff. You can do races and things. I'll explain a bit more about that in a minute. There's three types of cars. There's stunt cars, speed cars, and rage cars. Aggression, that's the one. Basically, aggression cars are stronger, but they tend to be slower. But then they're good for... So in this game you can do takedowns, which is basically when you make the other drivers crash. It gives you boost and stuff. I'll explain a bit more about that in a bit. So aggression cars are good at doing takedowns. Stunt cars are just very fast, but they don't have much strength. And speed cars are a little bit faster than stunt cars, but their boost works in a slightly different way. Okay, I'll explain that in a bit. So I prefer stunt cars just because of the way they work. There's a green. Okay, so you see the green bar down the bottom, the one that's on fire. That's my boost bar. So basically, as I do reckless stuff like driving alongside the road, drifting, drive close to the cars, messed up that drift. I swear I'm okay at this game. Basically, it's risk equals reward was the motto from the old games. So they kind of dropped. Drift. There we go. So the green one is just you get to boost like this. You just have to boost. The aggression ones are a bit different. So it's as you take people out, you get boost, and your boost bar gets bigger. But if you crash, your boost bar gets smaller. And then speed cars, they earn boost the same way as a stunt car does, what I'm at now. A speed car instead has a thing called a burnout, and basically you have to use all your boost in one go, otherwise you can't use it until it's full again. But you can like chain like boost bars and stuff, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so loads of different types of cars for different types of people really. But I definitely prefer the stunt cars just because it's more like the old way almost. Actually no, the aggression cars are the old way. Let's look at the map a sec. There we go. At every traffic lights there's a race or an event. So there's races which are blue. There's stunt runs, which is where you got to do jumps and tricks and flips and stuff. What else have we got? That's a burning route, which is basically where you have a specific car, you do a specific race, and just try to do it as fast as you can. Takedown event, which is take down as many people as you can at a time. What else have we got? Oh, the yellow ones are marked man, which is basically you have to get from you get from one point to another, and everyone's against you, and they're all trying to make you crash and kill you, basically. Because in races and stuff, you can do so much damage that you crash. I'm probably talking very quickly, but this is one of my favourite games. Right. So I saw there's a road rage down here. Let's go do an event, I think. So basically, like I said, road rage is just making as many people crash as possible. They're quite fun. They're kind of like on the old games. It was like this is a bit different because it was all about multiplayer, like online multiplayer. Whereas the old ones that were like the PS2 and the original Xbox. What's the event here? Oh, it's a race. Let's do this race. On the old ones, it was like pass the controller.
Race east to the waterfront plaza.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, on the old ones it'd be like you try to get as much as you can kind of thing, and pass the controller around because multiplayer wasn't that great. And so it was very good for like people like in the same room kind of thing. So basically the way the positioning works in these games, well, race positioning works. Crashed. The way the positioning works is basically first is a win, anything else is counted as a loss because life. And with this, you can basically go any route you want. It suggests one for you by flashing the signs, that guy up. But it doesn't like restrict you to a certain route, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. So you can take shortcuts and stuff if you want, but more often than not, you just tend to get lost, to be honest. Kind of like the old ones where it was like a fixed track, and also it meant because the tracks were designed, it meant they were better designed, kind of thing. I think I know where this is going to take me. Yeah, down here. This is just great, like so adrenaline filled almost. Almost, no it is. Just like dodging cars, drifting corners. Just, for me, this is like the best gaming kind of thing. Just the adrenaline rush from this. Boost. I crashed. No! Oh, that was so I'm so lucky. Please tell me I'm going the right way. I didn't see you would be the turn at that junction. So there's yellow hazard signs. You might have seen them as I go past them quickly. I haven't taken any shortcuts yet. But they're like they're the shortcuts kind of thing. There's one. They're called smashes. Whoa! I'm very lucky I didn't die. It's turning there. The yellow ones are smashes, and there's 400 I think there is altogether. There you go. There's some. And they're basically the shortcuts in the game. I've gone the wrong way. There's also billboards, which are those things. I missed that one. I've gone the wrong way. I'm not doing very well. Just trying to talk in game, I think. What the? Sometimes it does something funny when you spawn like that. No, come on. These cars don't handle very well when they're going very slow. Ah! So you don't. If your crash isn't that bad, you can get a drive away like that. But to be honest, you're better off just writing your car off. Because then at least you get repositioned faster. Let's see if we can catch these guys. Thought that was a racer. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Definitely lost this. I'm okay at this game, I swear. Turning here, when do I turn? When do I turn? Okay, it's looking for the road. I'm actually gone too there. There's also like garages and stuff around the place. Come on! This guy's just there. Take a shortcut. Let's beat him. Come on! It's gonna be close. Oh, just missed.
It's not the winning, it's the taking part, right? Wrong. In Paradise City, let me tell you, it's the winning. DJ Atomica with a home truth for you there.
Sad face. Let's do a road rage. So yeah, it's very close, but as you said, I messed up the route and went wrong. But if you play this a lot, you learn the routes and stuff. I actually played this for a long time. Do a road rage.
This is a road rage. Take down other drivers before they total your car or you run out of time.
So
take a battle all over the city and beat the target to receive a mark on your license.
That was one thing what the old Burnout games did very well, but kind of isn't in games anymore. It's just a DJ that talks over and just like, yeah, just gives like quips and things, almost. There we go. I'm going to take out 7. So with this type, basically, I'm going to end up losing this for quite a while. The way you unlock cars and stuff is by playing the game. And you have a Burnout license. So as you do more races and things, your Burnout license kind of levels up. It's kind of like the school grading system. That's close. Where like A is the best kind of thing. I think I want a B at the moment, and it's kind of the more races you do, and the more wins you get. Sorry. Your license upgrades and you get better cars. Come on, take someone out. Yeah. So you want to get the Burnout license, which is like the A. So these cars basically, they're basically all just like running alongside me. Let's take him out. Let's go. Watch anyone play this game, you can guarantee they throw their body around when they try to hit people out. Because, you know, that's how it works. If you throw your body, you have more weight. Just here. There it is. I'm back here, you coward. So this will be easier with a aggression car, because they tend to be heavier. Oh, I got some sort of achievement. Oh, there we go, we got 7. Right. So now it's basically either, and now I've managed to reach the target. If I keep taking cars out, my time increases. Like a couple of seconds, I think it is. Let's repair my car. Or I'll go wait until my car dies. For the event to finish. Oh, there's a big jump up here. another award for something. No idea what these awards are. Okay. This was a shortcut, which is where the other races are at the moment. Aren't are? I had a grammar. There's like a takedown camera, as you can see, so it zooms in on the cars and stuff, and it can save you from some hairy situations sometimes. Like that, I just went over a flip and I would have messed that up. The Burnout games are very special to me because they're like the reason why I got into gaming kind of thing. So it's like I'd had a PS1 when I was really little. I had a PS1 and that was like, I used to love games like Spyro and Rayman and stuff, like the child games kind of thing. And I remember one of my friends had a PS2. How did I not die there? Sometimes it glitches like that and you don't die. One of my friends had a PS2 and he had Burnout 1 and Burnout 2. We used to play that. And it was really fun, and then I got bought original Xbox for Christmas, and not long after that Burnout 3 came out. I just remember that was like the first game that I actually wanted to complete, and I played it like non-stop all the time. It was just such an amazing game to me, and I know a lot of other people it's very special too. Oh, here we go. Oh, there you go, end of the race. But yeah, so yeah, Burnout Paradise is very similar to Burnout 3. There was Burnout Paradise is actually the 5th one in the series, I think. Yeah, so there's Burnout 1, 2, 3. Then there's Revenge, which is awful, I think. Burnout 3 kind of calculates the spirit perfectly, kind of thing. Like they got the formula just right. But then obviously when the other games, they tried fixing what wasn't broken. So they started doing stuff like where you could like just drive through other cars, and it took away the difficulty of the game. I think, oh, let's do a super jump. It kind of took away the difficulty on like what made Burnout what it is, like dodging traffic and stuff. Like going headfirst into a cliff. So with Burnout Paradise, they kind of tried to get it back. It's not as good as Burnout 3, I don't think, but it's very, very close. Yeah, it's just an amazing game. I would strongly recommend it if you're... I know racing games aren't for everyone, but if you want something a bit different, I'd suggest giving Burnout a try. Let's see which one. But yeah, it's just madness. Pure madness, and there's like nothing like it really anymore. Because everyone wants realistic racing games now for some reason. But I guess there's a new Need for Speed game coming out, but that won't be the same. Need for Speed and Burnout were always very different. So Need for Speed was trying to be like a realistic, like street racing game, whereas Burnout was just trying to be silly. So the other thing is, if I press up on the D-pad, you see there's offline time, online time, crash. So of the time things are basically on each road. If you go to the start, you can try and beat the time on that road, kind of thing. Start on the race, I think. You can try and beat the time on that road. So online or offline, whichever you want.
Race south to Lone Stallion Ranch.
So we win this one. Yeah, you have that, and then the other one you have is Crash, which is basically where you have to try and go down the road as far, not as fast, but you've got to, basically your car's just like bowling, and you've got to try and cause as much damage as possible. It's a good bit of fun. It's not quite the same as the old games, which had Crash Junctions, which was again, it's where this is trying to be open world, whereas the old games were very strict and rigid, but then it meant they could have, it meant they could have more control over what people were playing, because with this, like at any point I can activate the Crash Junction thing now, and well, not in the race, but in like the free roam, I can activate it, and they've got to be able to make that experience kind of good. Whereas before it was a case of you will start here, your goal is this, so it meant they could control how good the goals were, kind of thing, and like the start points. so I feel that worked better. But everything's just like, no, let's be open world now. I kind of miss the old style. It's a massive shortcut up here if I can take it without rolling my car. Yeah! Also, Burnout games are known for having good soundtracks, but I have to turn it off because otherwise YouTube will be like, no, you can't have that. And then I'll be shut down and have fists shaking at me. Woo, win. Right, I think I'll leave that there. Before I ramble on any more about Burnout, because I just love it too much. Strongly recommend playing it if you're new to gaming, old to gaming, whatever. If you haven't played a Burnout game, you need to play a Burnout game. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.